So, Jungle Cruise came out. I don't know when this is coming out, but yeah, it came out quite a bit ago, and it stars The Rock, and I saw it in the theater. And just a quick thing, it's about Emily Blunt and Dwayne The Rock Johnson going on a cruise in the jungle, except it takes place during World War II, and there's references to the ride, but very minimally, and there's a whole thing about the society, which is the whole thing in the theme park lore, but I really like that. So yeah, this is a brief review for Jungle Cruise. The ride is better, but yeah, it's a fun movie, honestly. It's just, I don't really know what much to say because there's not a lot to talk about. The pacing is really well. It's 2.5 hours. It did not feel like 2.5 hours. It dragged in the middle, but every Disney movie does that. But yeah, it's just dumb fun. It's like, kind of like Disney-fied Raiders of the Lost Ark. Or Indiana Jones. Or whatever. It's just, it was fine. That's it. It was fun. Fun, fine, didgeridoo. So yeah. Not much to say about it, so 7 out of 10. My camera battery is dying, and I have to go edit this full video, so back to past Jaden. 7 out of 10. Not any reward. Here's my movie collection. Fun pacing. I'm not the biggest fan of The Rock's films, but yeah. Good characters, good writing. Just cheesy action scenes and stuff. I might do a full review, but I don't know. So yeah. Movie collection. Morning. Hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking at my movie collection. Roll intro, even though I'm not reviewing anything. So before I start going into all of this, there are 4 movies I do not currently have, though I own, and those 4 are The Irishman, Marriage Story, The Disaster Artist, and The Room. Yes, Tommy Wiseau's The Room. And some series I have, I'll just show right now to get them over with. The first season of Stranger Things, a Target exclusive that came out a couple of years ago. Fraggle Rock, the whole show. I love Jim Henson stuff, and I saw that this was on sale on Amazon, so I was like, why not? Why not buy it? It looks really interesting. Full House, the complete series. I really wanted to watch the whole show when there was a point where I was obsessed with Fuller House, and I got this before the stuff about Bob Saget, so, yeah, but it's a fine show. It's a good sitcom, I guess, but it was in the 90s, but who knows. Yeah, I haven't watched every single episode, but it's just a sitcom, and I was a sucker for sitcoms at a point in time. Then next, we probably have my favorite show I have ever watched all the way through, The Office, the complete series, Blu-ray. It has a lot of bonus features on it, which I liked, but my favorite season is probably season 3 or season 5, or season 7. Season 7 was pretty good. I liked Threat Level Midnight. But yeah, this is a heavy set, and yeah, I got it for my birthday, and I love the show so much. I'm so mad they took it off Netflix, but lucky I got this. Now, let's get into the films. 42. Haven't seen it. It's my brother's. 1917. Incredible film. If I've seen it, I'll just give a quick rating. 9 out of 10. Yeah, there are some weird VFX that I'm not the biggest fan of near the end. 2001: A Space Odyssey. My favorite movie I've ever seen. 10 out of 10. This one is also probably not the scariest movie I've ever seen, but the one that kind of scared me the most. Just because of not even how realistic it is. It's just so, like, weird, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, if you haven't seen it, it's such a great film. I mean, it is very slow, but yeah, it's so great. I don't even think this counts as a movie, but the 2020 World Series champions, this is when the Dodgers won, so once again, it's my brother's. If you see any sports stuff, it's most likely my brother's. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and When Nature Calls. I saw both of them. I don't remember anything about it. The Alien Quadrilogy, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I only seen the first one, but I saw it in theaters. A nice 8.5 out of 10. Alpha Dog. Haven't seen it. An American Werewolf in London. Tried to watch it. Kind of got bored of it, but I mean, I only got about 10 minutes in, so I haven't got anything really much through. Anger Management. Also, a lot of these comedies and stuff are my dad's, and I think most of these, a lot of these actually are my dad's films. Anger Management, haven't seen it. Annapolis, haven't seen it. Annie, I saw the original Annie and I saw the play, but I haven't seen this specific film. Austin Powers Trilogy, haven't seen it. Avatar, saw it a long time ago, don't remember anything about it. The Aviator, haven't seen it. Alien vs. Predator, haven't seen it. Back to the Future, the first one I gave a 9.5 out of 10, second one an 8.5 out of 10, and the third one a 9 out of 10. I really like the third one compared to the second one. It's 2, 3, 1, that's my rating. That's my ranking of it. The first one's great. The third one's, I think it's a good movie, but the second one is just, it kind of drags a little bit. It's actually going to the future, but like it's going backward. It's a whole thing. So going to the future is it's weird. Bad News Bears, Brothers movie. Haven't seen it. Barbershop, haven't seen it. The baseball movies, Sandlot I've seen. I don't really remember it that much. Sandlot 2, haven't seen it. Everyone's Hero, fine movie, but I don't remember it enough to give it a rating. And Rookie of the Year, don't remember anything about it. Best Friends, Volume 1 and 2. I tried watching the first one, but it became really slow, so I don't remember it. I haven't gotten that far to give it enough a rating, but I really want to watch it when I get the room back. Birdman or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. My second favorite movie, 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Blade Runner. Haven't seen it. Yeah, I think this is a director's cut. I don't know. Bohemian Rhapsody. Underrated film. Alright? This film, it was my favorite film at a point, but it's not, like, high up there, but it's still at least in my top 30, so probably, an 8.5 out of 10. That's probably an 8 out of 10. Probably an 8.5 out of 10 seems pretty fair. I really enjoyed it, at least. Though it's not like an artistic masterpiece, it's still it's still really good. The Breakfast Club, haven't seen it. I got about an hour in. Fell asleep. Bruce Almighty, great fun. The ending is alright. I mean, considering the tone of the rest of the movie, it doesn't really fit in well, but yeah, probably, what? 7 out of 10? Casino, haven't seen it. Charlie's Angels, haven't seen it. Cheaper by the Dozen, haven't seen it. If you see any movies like this, like these like DVDs that are not like the, okay, it's hard to explain, but like if they're wrapped, they're probably my dad's. Two of these, they correspond with each other. Classic Christmas favorites in the Rankin Bass Christmas Specials collection. So during Christmas time about last year, I was like watching Quentin reviews this stuff. And, well, I watched the Rankin Bass stuff because I was interested in that stuff. And I saw this, and I was like, I want this. Christmas Story. 2 overrated. Kinda sucks. 6 out of 10. The Child's Play 7 movie collection. I've only seen the first one, the second one, and that's it. I give the first one a 8 out of 10. No, I give the first one a 7.5, and the second one a 6 out of 10. I prefer the first one because the first one had Andy Barclay as a kid, and that was the best part of the movie. Is his name Andy Barclay? Whatever his name is. Yeah, and then the second one, he was a little older, and he wasn't as adorable, so yeah. Coco, great Pixar movie. 9 out of 10. It's just so good. Corpse Bride, don't remember it. Creepshow, really weird. 6.5 out of 10. The Croods. This is definitely nostalgia-driven, but from what I remember, because I watched it a little bit, an animated Avatar, I wouldn't go that far. But, no, not a 9. A 7 out of, okay, an 8 out of 10. It's good for DreamWorks, yeah, it's pretty good for that is 2012? I don't remember. Dark Knight Trilogy. Really want to watch it. Haven't gotten a chance. But I saw the set and it's really cool. Here, one second. It has some cool postcards and stuff. Actually, I don't think I call it postcards, but yeah, they have like Scarecrow, Ra's al Ghul. I don't know who that one is. The Joker, which is so cool. Yeah. Harvey Two-Face. That is a really cool one. Anne Bane. Yep. But also, this cover's not as cool as this one. I keep all the backings in case something happens to it, but yeah. All these discs are, like, really cool looking as well. They're also, like, they have a texture on them, which discs don't have. But I also like how, I don't know, actually I'm not, yeah, they made discs for this set, which is one of my gripes with other sets that I'll find. And if it's not like trilogy sets, then yeah. But I think they did in the Child's Play one, I just didn't pull it out. But they made one for Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls, so yeah. The DCEU, Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, Justice League, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman. So I've only seen Shazam, Wonder Woman, and Justice League. Shazam was actually a really good film. An 8 out of 10. Justice League, a 4.5 out of 10. It was not good. It was boring and short, which is not something you'd expect from a superhero movie. Especially like a team-up movie, like the Avengers, like that. But the discs are really cool. But I wanted the DCEU after I saw Joker, which I have, just down there, so yeah. Die Hard, haven't seen it. The Django Unchained, my favorite Tarantino film. I gave a 9 out of 10. I don't care what anyone says, Pulp Fiction is kind of overrated. Dumb and Dumber, overrated movie. 6 out of 10. Dumb and Dumber, When Harry Met Lloyd, haven't seen it. Dunkirk. Funny story about this one. I didn't realize I ordered it from Britain, so it came 2 months later than when I ordered everything else with it. So, yeah, the digital download doesn't work because I'm not in the UK. Contrary to popular belief, God, you can't say popular in a British accent. Elf, great Christmas fun movie thing. 8.5 out of 10. Escape from Planet Earth. I wish I could tell you what it's about, but I don't know. Haven't seen it in a long time. Well, assuming I've ever seen it at all. Evan Almighty. I don't remember it. The Evil Dead. Love this one. Did not like the sequel. The Evil Dead 2. I think that one's overrated. A 7.5 out of 10. It's such a great movie, but it's slow before the stuff starts happening. Event Horizon. Haven't seen it. Everyone's Hero. I talked about this one earlier. Fast and Furious, the first one. Fast and Furious 2. Or Too Fast, Too Furious. Haven't seen it. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. My favorite comedy ever. 9.5 out of 10. Even the... I wouldn't put it... Actually, no, it's a 10 out of 10. It's a perfect movie. Honestly. It's not the funniest movie. Probably Wayne's World's the funniest movie I've ever seen. I don't have that because the case broke. But, yeah. 10 out of 10. Perfect comedy. To me, at least. Fiddler on the Roof. Haven't seen it. The Fred movies. My biggest guilty pleasure. It is so good. I wouldn't even say it's so bad. It's good. It's just so stupidly enjoyable. I like the third one, at least. But, yeah. I don't care what anyone says. I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but I watch Lucas's videos now, and they're pretty funny. Friday the 13th. I have all the films. The 8 movie collection. I've only seen the first one, and then Freddy vs. Jason and the remake. But yeah, I give the first one, I honestly like Sleepaway Camp better than any of the Friday the 13th movies I've seen so far, but I want to watch them. I was going to watch it for Friday the 13th, but then I just didn't want to. So yeah, that's a pretty good explanation, right? Freddy vs. Jason was fine. I haven't seen it enough to give it a rating, but yeah. Full Metal Jacket. I want to see this movie so bad. I'm super happy when stuff comes with the digital code because I can watch it on my computer and stuff, but yeah. I want to see it but I haven't gotten a chance to. And also, I just got it like yesterday. Get Out. Want to see it, haven't yet. Ghostbusters. Excuse me. Ghostbusters. Don't remember it, but I'm so excited for Afterlife. I got these movies, I don't know how many years ago, but yeah, I like them. But what I did with these ones was that, so, funny story, when I got the Mummy films, I got it from an independent, like, bookstore thing. And then, it was like a 3 to 7, I think it was like the Dragon Emperor Tomb or whatever. I opened it and it was only the bonus features disc. So I took it out, so I just took a slipcase out of that one and stuck it into here. See, it has like the writing and stuff. But I have the first one and the second one. So yeah. I did do the stacking thing that It Chapter 2 did, but I thought this was better. The Godfather. Haven't seen it. The Goonies. I watched 30 minutes of it on a plane. Haven't watched the whole thing. Grease. Haven't seen it. I mean, I kind of have when it was on Netflix and that stuff, but not in a long time. The Great Gatsby. Haven't seen it. Love Leonardo DiCaprio, though. The Greatest Super Bowl Moments. XXI 21? I don't know. Gremlins. Haven't seen it. Halloween 1 and Halloween 2018. Love Halloween 1. 7. Actually, I won't give a rating because I'm planning to review this one. I'm planning to review both of these in October, but yeah. Halloween 2 and Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Love Halloween 2. Great sequel to the first one. Much better than Halloween 2018, at least. Halloween Season of the Witch. Haven't seen it. Halloween 4. Seen it. Don't remember anything about it. The Hateful Eight. 6 out of 10. It's my least favorite Tarantino movie. Only because of how it's just so slow and stuff. And it's his worst pacing wise. So yeah, I give it such low of a rating only because I didn't enjoy it a lot. The filmmaking is great, of course, but it's not my favorite of it. A bad movie? No. But I still give it a low rating because I just didn't enjoy it as much. Hereditary. One of my favorite horror films. Another 10 out of 10. I think this is also a perfect horror film. Probably the weirdest one I've ever seen. I love A24 because I really don't think they're afraid of anything. I don't know. Home Alone. I saw 1 and 2. I love those films. Home Alone 3. Who cares about that one? Hunger Games. Haven't seen it. Hunger Games Catching Fire. Haven't seen it. Hunger Games Mockingjay. Haven't seen it. So one that goes before Hateful Eight and after Halloween is the Harry Potter 10 film movies. Has the 7 Years and the 2 Fantastic Beasts films. I don't remember anything about the Fantastic Beasts films. What I don't like about this one is that they just 3 discs in here, which I know it's every set, but they did if it's so minimal of protection, so you can just barely even touch the disc and it'll fly out. But of course it's not. Oh, there we go. See? I didn't even do anything, and it's already out of the cage. It's this one movie, and that's I wouldn't say it's a knockoff because I got it from Target, but it's still kind of disappointing. But it came with a digital code. That's cool. So yeah, I have all the movies on YouTube, and I just binged them after I read all the books. So yeah, it also comes with some pop figures too that are taking forever. So yeah, it has a Harry. Comes with some keychain. It comes with Harry, Newt Scamander from the Fantastic Beasts films, Hermione, and take a guess. Just take a ballpark. Who else is in there? Dobby and a Niffler. Does Steve Kloves make this set? Because where's Ron? Where's Dumbledore? Where's Snape? But seriously? Speaking of serious, where is he? Still love the set though. Inception, great film, 9 out of 10. Too long though. The It miniseries, it's nuts, 5 out of 10. It's a lot to go through. It Chapter 1. I was going to review it for Stephen King September, but I don't know. I'm probably going to review it next summer since it does take place during the summer. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do Stephen King September. I'll consider it, but I don't know. But yeah, good movie considering horror. It's really good. 8 out of 10. It Chapter 2. Very long, but still really good. A nice solid 6.5 out of 10. 7 out of 10. A nice solid 7 out of 10. Jack Frost. This is like a Rankin Bass one. Haven't seen it. Jackie Brown. Haven't seen it. Another Tarantino film. The Labyrinth, Dark Crystal, and Mirror Mask. I actually loved the Dark Crystal, even though I got it because the Oblins out when he was popular. Said it was good. I actually really enjoyed it though. So I give the Dark Crystal an 8 out of 10. The Labyrinth, a 7.5 out of 10. Mirror Mask, haven't seen Mirror Mask. Jojo Rabbit, incredible movie. I recommend it to anyone. The beginning gives you mixed, like, thing, I don't know what it's called, like, you don't know what you're expecting. It gets so much better. It's like, it's one of those movies that just keep getting better as it goes. 9.5, 9 out of 10. Great film. Joker, one of my favorite superhero-related movies. 8.5 out of 10. Really good. Taxi Driver is just a little bit better, though. The Karate Kid films. 1, 2, 3, and next. I don't have the remake. Really great film. I want to review this along with Cobra Kai when Season 4 comes out. So, just a real quick 9 out of 10. Second one. Not the biggest fan of it. It's probably, well, the second one, it's one of those ones that keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Not worse, but like, it keeps downgrading as it goes on, but the finale puts him in some, like, real danger where he can die. 6.5 out of 10. Third one, I'd probably give the third one it's not as good as any of the other ones before it. But it's not as good as any of its predecessors, I should have said. 6 out of 10. It's 5.5 out of 10. And then the next Karate Kid, terrible film. 4 out of 10. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, on the other hand, loved it. Even though it's, like, not that great of a movie, it's so fun. 7.5 out of 10. Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. Haven't seen it. Really want to, though. Knives Out. Great. Murder mystery. Predicted the ending, though. So, yeah. 7.5. Well, other than the fact, I didn't predict the whole twist, but I predicted half of it. 8.5 out of 10. Still a really good film. Kong Skull Island. I don't remember it at all. I saw this one in Godzilla vs. Kong. I didn't see any of the Godzilla movies. But yeah, I loved King Kong 2003, but I don't have that one. So yeah, this one, it's really good. The King Kong vs. Godzilla is much better than I thought it was going to be. La La Land, 9 out of 10. Great film. Tony the Tiger approved. It's just so fun. I like music. It's just so fun. I like musical movies, so I love that film. And how they used long takes, too. Last Mimsy. Don't really remember it, but I remember it enough to give it a rating. 6 out of 10. Boring movie. The Life of David Gale. Haven't seen it. Extraordinarily Good Gentleman. Haven't seen it. And the 4 Lethal Weapon movies. Haven't seen it. Liar, Liar. 5 out of 10. It's 5.5 out of 10. It's not that great. The Lighthouse. Loved it. The Lighthouse. Very polarizing film. Really good, though. I don't know if I like it or not, though. It's, yeah, consider it's just so slow and stuff, but I don't know, it's 8.5 out of 10. The Lord of the Rings trilogy. Haven't seen it. My dad gave these to me. Love Never Dies, the Phantom of the Opera sequel. It was filmed. Marx Brothers films. Haven't seen it. Matilda. Loved it. A solid 7.5 out of 10. It's really weird. Matrix. Overrated. Got halfway through. Matrix Reloaded. Haven't seen it. Mean Girls. Really, is one of my... It's a really good film, too. 8.5 out of 10. Middle School, The Worst Years of My Life. It's good when if you're bored and you want to watch just a dumb, fun movie. It's good. Midway. Probably some of the best pacing I've ever seen. Battling with the Order of the Phoenix. Really good pacing. Fun war film. Woody Harrelson. 9 out of 10. Also, Middle School, The Worst Years of My Life is a 7 because it's not all there. A Miser Brothers Christmas, haven't seen it. Mission Impossible 3, I've only seen Fallout. Monster Trucks, not good. Not good Nickelodeon movie, but SpongeBob's in it, so that's a plus. But like, this has a lot of cameos from other movies, so that's fun. 5 out of 10 from what I remember. Mrs. Doubtfire. Great movie. An 8.5 out of 10. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Haven't seen it. And The Mummy. Haven't seen it. I love the ride though. Even though, yes, it is an acquired taste. Mummy Returns. Haven't seen it. Music Man. Saw the musical on stage. It was really good, but I haven't seen the film. Newsies. 7 out of 10. It got old after a while. Moulin Rouge. I saw 20 minutes of it, and it was the weirdest 20 minutes of my life. The Neverending Story in the first and second Neverending Story. Saw the first one in the theater. Really good, except the CGI, the effects and stuff was not that great. But 8 out of it's a 8 out of 10. The second one I haven't seen the second one. And The Night of the Living Dead. Haven't seen it yet. I want to review George A. Romero's The Dead trilogy eventually, and this is the first one there. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. 9 out of 10. It's my second favorite Tarantino movie. It's so fun. One Fine Day. Haven't seen it. The Pacifier. Haven't seen it. Pan. Saw it in the theater. Don't remember anything about it though. Paranormal Activity films. I saw the first one and some of the second one. I really liked the first one though. Nice 7 out of 10. It was good. It's good. It was good. Pet Sematary. Great. It was good considering the story. I want to read the book though, but I don't. I want to read some fantasy series and then hop into Stephen King because I don't think like I'm ready for it yet, you know. Yeah, this one is a nice 7.5 out of 10. It's good, and it has one of my biggest fears about the kid cutting the guy's Achilles heel. Beach Dragon. Nostalgia driven, but if you take that away, 6.5 out of 6.5 out of 10. The Phantom of the Opera at the Royal Albert Hall. I don't like how they don't do the chandelier crash, but on the inside is the Phantom of the Opera movie. Very infuriating to some, but I don't care. It's a fine movie, but if the Phantom's supposed to be like a really good singer, not the guy from 300. But yeah, I like the live stage one. I just don't like how they don't do the chandelier crash. I don't like how they didn't do that. Because that is like the climax of the show. Instead they just have it shake a little bit and spark, but whatever. Pirates of the Caribbean 2. Love the ride. Haven't seen the movie. Poltergeist, the Poltergeist trilogy. I love the first one. 8.5 out of 10. Haven't seen the sequels yet. And The Princess Bride. Haven't seen it. Psycho. Love, 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 love it. 9 out of 10. It was just like, considering the time, great film, but considering how it's held up and just how I like it in general, just a 9 out of 10. Yeah. Pulp Fiction, overrated, 7.5 out of 10. Still a good movie though, just pacing and stuff. Pure Country, haven't seen it. Quiet Place, reviewed it. Ray, want to see it. It's on my watch list. Runaway Jury, haven't seen it. Rundown, it's with The Rock, haven't seen it. The Saw films, this is what I was talking about, the collection and stuff, because look, it's like they have all these nice sets and then they just have this jigsaw thing. Well, not thing, but like they just have the disc. But I like how they actually designed a cover and stuff, even though the Harry Potter one did. It's just a whole thing. Scarface, reviewed it. Seabiscuit, haven't seen it. The Shining, my favorite horror film, 10 out of 10. Doctor Sleep, one of my favorites, probably like 13 in between the two Quiet Place films. 9.5 out of 10. Spaceballs. Haven't seen it. I actually have seen it, I just don't remember it. Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 2. Haven't seen it. And then I have the Spielberg Director's Collection. Has Duel, The Sugarland Express, Jaws, 1941, E.T., Always, Jurassic Park, and The Lost World. I give Duel a 7.5 out of 10. Jaws a 10 out of 10. It's one of my favorite films. E.T., I don't remember it enough to give that much of a rating. Jurassic Park, the same as E.T. Stomp the Yard, my dad's movie. Haven't seen it. The Super Mario Super Show. I don't really remember it that much. SWAT, SWAT. Haven't seen it. Is that... Oh, Colin Firth. Sorry, I thought it was... Talented Mr. Ripley. Got about 40 minutes in. Taxi Driver. 8.5 out of 10. Or, no, 9 out of 10. It's a whole thing. It's quite difficult to get through, but it's a really good film. The Terminator, haven't seen it. Terminator 2, school seal, but my dad gave this one to me. I got the Terminator, and Terminator 2, haven't seen it. Terminator 3, we haven't seen it. This is also my dad's. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, on the other hand, great film. The name is scarier than the film itself, though. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. Haven't seen it. The Thing. I love the film. I haven't seen all of it because the ratio, it's widescreen, right? But it's like a little rectangle with the black bars on the side and on top, and it's not like Grand Budapest where that's okay. It's just, it's in the middle of the screen, and it's not big enough for it to be visible and stuff, so yeah. Titanic, haven't seen it. Alright, this is our last thing that I have to do, the part that you saw at the beginning. The Twilight Saga, I saw 1, 2, and a literally dead half of 3. The first one is a 7 out of 10. The second one was not as good. So that one's a 5 out of 10. So yeah, Us, I know everything that happens in it, but I haven't actually seen it for myself. See, yeah, I know it's my fault, but there are just some movies you can't, like, watch the kill count until after you watch it. Dead Meat, of course. Walk the Line, haven't seen it, but I love Joaquin Phoenix from Joker. The Vivitch, one of my favorite horror films ever. 9 out of 10. It's so good. It is by the same guy who did The Lighthouse, but yeah. The Wizard of Oz, and it also, and then this thing that was like Collector Treasury. Great, it's nostalgia driven, but yeah, 8.5 out of 10. It's just great. And some X-Men movies, I haven't seen any of the X-Men films. A Year Without a Santa Claus, I was half watching it and it was fine. Yesterday, I did not like the ending, but an 8.5 out of 10. No, an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10. Zombieland 1 and 2. I'm planning to review this, but I don't want to give it away. And then these two films that I had no clue because two movies without the same title. The Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile. I haven't seen them yet, so yeah. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's my movie collection. Stay golden, everyone.